go get a job at Amazon or some shit. Anybody who's like, powering through the pandemic. And but then in the very first week, I was invited to participate in a Zoom show for a private audience where they were tipping us, and
Oh,
I made the rest of my rent that from that show and learned about Zoom. And then I had some. I was just like, huh. I'm like learning the Zoom app. I'm like, I could easily adapt. Like one of the podcasts I used to do with a friend of mine. It was like not a regular one, but I liked. I thought we could adapt it and make a regular podcast like a weekly or something, and then also think of other things. And I adapted to Zoom really quickly, and cultivated like kind of what people do with Patreon and all this stuff now. It was we cultivated an audience, and they were a generous audience of people that were able to donate money, and we ended up running shows, through that. And then I was doing other people's Zoom shows, and then there were outdoor shows. And next thing you know, I was making just as much money, if not more money, in the pandemic, as staying at home a lot than I was going out and doing shows.
I'm super
So
jealous. During the pandemic, I built a bar in my garage and got really drunk and had my friends and neighbors over and drank the whole time. So I did not start a podcast or get back into
you
radio or
made that
anything.
the
And that,
podcast. That was the podcast right there. You
that
could have just got drunk at home with your friends. I
I
guarantee.